idea kind of how you're going to handle Saturday?
I'm not walking.
So you plan to be back and playing for Nebraska?
Well, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to walk.
How complicated is that just to decide the extra year, the unknown with the head coach, just all the things in the guys' mind like yourself with this game on Saturday?
Yeah. A lot of questions need to be answered with decisions and stuff like that, but I can't really tell you because I don't really know. So, yeah. Don't worry about it. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm not going to put energy into it. I'm going to worry about how we can go win this game and how we can play as a defense.
How hard is that, though, to compartmentalize things?
Yeah, like I said, all those deep talks with Reimer and Nick help a lot. Dr. Haskell does a great job, and just as friends, we talk to each other about, because everybody's in the same boat. We all have our kumbaya sessions, so we talk to each other and we kind of vent our frustrations or feelings or what's going on, and the unknown is a lot scarier than the known. So we talk about it and help each other out.
You kind of have a PhD now on facing really good running backs in the Big Ten. What's challenging about Braylon Allen, remembering last year?
Really big back, really explosive. He's people were saying that he was NFL ready at 17 or 18 years old, which is incredible for him. That's awesome. But like I said, just a really big back, and he had obviously Wisconsin's known for having really good offensive linemen who run behind him, and when you have a back like that, behind a really good offensive line, you see the seasons he's having. So
he's different from a Blake Corum, though.
Yeah.
How now that you've faced Blake and he's a dope ball, he'll probably win the dope. How good is he? How much better was he even from last year?
Just with Blake, just a shorter. It was almost like a Muhammad, but shiftier. Muhammad wanted to run through you. Blake wanted to. He was kind of both. If he could have made you miss, he would. If he knew that he had good leverage, he would just run through you. Watching film on Braylon, he's shiftier. Even with his size, he's still really shifty. So I'm guessing he's going to use his size and that shiftiness to his advantage when he hits holes.
Characterizes this senior class personally?
Grit. They've been through a lot, man. We've been through a lot, as a team, but especially them going through a lot of years of adversity, and they've come back every year with enthusiasm and the opportunity to lead and the want to lead and do well and help those young guys out and to get better in their positions and develop them.
When you think of that class, who do you even think of? You've had a few guys that have been here for 4 or 5 years. You've had some other guys who are here for a few months.
Yeah.
Who do you think of?
In my position, I think Caleb and how far he's come as a person and as a player, being kind of a problem child for a little bit, and then all of a sudden stepping into a captain role and being a motivator and just kind of turning his work ethic and his perception on the team around. And, highly respected player, great dude, turn himself into a leader. And then another one that comes to mind is Travis Vokalek, transferring in and helping that tight end room out a ton and being a vital part of our team. And another guy that stepped into a captain role, leadership role, and is very critical to the team and has been very critical to the team since he's been here. Those are the two that are off my mind. I'm thinking about right now, and I love those guys to death. And Caleb's kind of been the start sheet to my hutch a little bit on the other side of the line. So, losing a partner, but yeah, they've done awesome.
Garrett, what's impressed you most about Ernest Haskell?
Just his development, how early he's developed. You can see the difference how he's played in the beginning to the end of the season, and how much those game reps helped him early, and how that's translated to the end of this season. How much he's improved in his play. He's handled a lot of things as a young guy really, really well. Playing middle linebacker in the Big Ten or just playing middle linebacker period is a hard thing to do. You kind of have to be a computer out there and do your own job really well. And being being a freshman, true freshman in the Big Ten, and handling all that is next to impossible. And he's done a really, really good job about it, and that's credit to the leaders in that room. That's credit to Coach Root of helping them out and getting them ready for these big games.
Is there an encouraging part to you about how Hausman's one of them, but Hartzog and Javen Wright got out there for more snaps? Some of those guys who could be around a bit, how they're coming along.
Yeah, it's awesome because obviously you see those guys every day working, and what they've been through and what's happening that behind the scenes that not everybody sees because you're with them every day, and you know what they're going through, and how hard they're working and grinding and wanting to be out there. And when they do and they excel in that opportunity, when they're out there, it's you can't feel nothing but warmness and happiness inside for them. It's awesome to see, and hope you guys saw how excited I was when Ernie hit the quarterback. So it's just awesome to watch those guys play and excel in their roles when their opportunity comes.
How tough is that play to make the sack he had where he
Pulling up the QB. Yeah.
Accelerated. I mean, just as a player, could you speak to what you did there?
Yeah, obviously JJ's a pretty shifty quarterback. Running out in open space, and Ernie having a one-on-one big boy tackle out there. He could go two ways, either way, and shot his leverage, shot his guns, and got a sack in a critical situation. That's one of if not the hardest tackle to make, just as a defensive player. Period. And when you have no help and you have a really, really good shifty ball carrier.
Garrett, first 4 games of the season, you have one sack and 1 tackle for loss. But since Indiana, you've had nearly 5 sacks and 8 tackles for loss. Since the beginning of Indiana until now, what have you been seeing, or what have you been maybe doing differently to improve your play?
It's just been the teams that we played. Those first 5 games, they chipped, slid, they either did 3-step or quick game. So, and some of the sacks that I didn't get were forced interceptions. So, he gave it to either guy, and they give it to him, which is fine because hopefully win the game. But it's just stuff like that. We in the D-line room, we know about it and we care about it, and we see it, and we see it on film. Getting pressures, getting hits, and forced interceptions, and seeing us or myself in the backfield a ton. So just different options and different teams, and just our improvement as a defense and knowing where we fit, but just how their offenses are and how they scheme us or me or just their offense as a whole is just a lot more drop back pass and a lot more 3rd and longs.
Garrett, last home game of the season, what's your message to the fans who have stuck with you guys through the challenges of this year?
They mean the world to us because as a Nebraska kid, and knowing how much this team and this university means to the state and these people, as a Nebraska kid that sees that, and the constant support and love that we get for our team means everything to us. And keeping showing up and through adversity just kind of tells you the type of people we have in the state and the heart that they have. So there's no words. I can't really think of them enough. Just gratefulness and thanks.
All right, appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.